the presidential candidates, Iraq, and General Petraeus. That is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. Testifying on Capitol Hill today, the general advised the world that Iran continues to destabilize Iraq and that the withdrawal of American troops from that beleaguered country should pause this summer for a reassessment. As usual, some far-left loons attempted to disrupt the general's report and, according to the AP, mocked his assessment of Iran.
Hey, gentlemen, I'm afraid we're going to have to ask him to leave.
Bring them home!
General.
Bring them home! Bring them home!
Now, Talking Points believes the most important issue for all Americans is Iran. If the U.S. withdraws from Iraq and Iran achieves power there, a big possibility, the world's oil flow will be severely impacted. Oil prices might triple and economies would be hammered. That could lead to a world war that would make Iraq look like Sesame Street. It's important for all Americans to understand that. The Iraq war is not about the past, it's about the future. And so let's look at how the three presidential candidates see it. John McCain says we have to stay in Iraq.
This means rejecting, as we did in 2007, the calls for a reckless and irresponsible withdrawal of our forces at the moment when they are succeeding. I do not want to keep our troops in Iraq a minute longer than necessary to secure our interests there.
But Hillary Clinton believes the war is lost.
I think it's time to begin an orderly process of withdrawing our troops, start rebuilding our military, and focusing on the challenges posed by Afghanistan.
Barack Obama was very cautious today in questioning General Petraeus, but he does want a timetable to leave. Now, it is the duty of all voting Americans to think this complicated issue out. It's not enough to run around screaming, "Bring them home," Bush lied, and other meaningless mantras. I've been covering public policy for more than 30 years, and the Iraq situation is one of the most vexing problems I've ever seen. It is a colossal mess. Terrorism, tribalism, corruption, Iran, all in one bowl of sour soup. If I could wave a magic wand, we'd be out of there. If I had a time machine, we'd find another way to remove Saddam. But now Americans have to decide about the future. The loons on the left and many in the corrupt media are lying to you. There is danger ahead, and running away from that danger will hurt you and your family. All the presidential candidates have an obligation to define how they see that danger, or if they see it at all. And that's the memo.